940 Gal here, and I want to share with you just a few samples from my three absolute favorite US-based production knife making companies. And they are Benchmade, Cold Steel, and Spyderco. Each company has a very unique mission statement. Each company has unique designs, have a strong history, and a very strong following. So just to share a little bit of what I have, and more detailed reviews definitely are on the horizon. Working on tripod, a light box, getting things a little more professional, and hopefully I'll get more comfortable with my scripts and my conversations with you, my viewers. All right, Benchmade. My namesake, the Benchmade 940, a classic. This is a newish model in the last year or two. The 940 with G10 scales and S30V steel. In fact, this one is first production, number 901 of 1000 of this particular model. Great knife. My absolute favorite knife of all time, the Benchmade 940. Here's an older model, the aluminum. It's a little bit lighter than the G10 model. And this blade steel is, I believe, S30V. Both blade steels are S30V. Benchmade 940. Great knife. My absolute favorite knife of all time. And I just had to have it. There's no reason for me to own this huge hunting knife. This is the Benchmade Crooked River. Again, a first production model. This one is number 188 of 400. And this one's in the gray G10. There's another model with some beautiful wood handles. But I like the gray, like Kevin Cleary. I enjoy the look of this one. And this blade is beautiful, absolutely stunning. The utility factor is amazing. Benchmade Crooked River. You just can't go wrong with this one. Cold Steel. Booyah! Say what you will about Lynn Thompson. Cold Steel knives are unique. They are conversation pieces. They are indestructible, just about, with this Andrew Dimko Triad lock. They border on the ridiculous. All the way down to the fully functioning, totally tactical, amazing knives. This is the Cold Steel Spartan. Definitely not a lightweight. This is a chunk of metal in your pocket. But its unique design, its amazing ergonomic handle shape. This is a Cold Steel fan favorite. Along with, let's pull out another booyah. The Cold Steel Espada Large. Now, I have enough sense not to own a Cold Steel Espada Extra Large. That would be, I just don't think I could live with the eye rolls and hands in the air expressions from my friends. This one is quite big enough. But for such a big blade, incredibly lightweight, especially compared to... This is a bigger knife, this Espada, than this Spartan, at least longer. Longer, bigger blade, and it's lighter. Definitely lighter. Beautiful, I love the Espada. The Spartan, of course, you can't go wrong. Another fan favorite from the Cold Steel lineup, the Recon 1. This one, Tanto blade with a combo edge. This is the CTS XHP iteration. Recon 1, you can't go wrong. Incredible tactical blade. Another amazingly tactical blade is the Talwar, the smaller sized. This one's with the brown G10. I do live in a desert environment, so I lean towards Cold Steel's brownish colors. I'm not so much of a green gal. This one again is made with CTS XHP steel, one of their new models. It's very lightweight, very comfortable in the pocket. Beautiful blade, 4-inch blade, an awesome tactical knife. It has some people say it's a thumb stud. I say it's a fast opening mechanism. I'm sure there are other terms for it, but I really like the quick draw effectiveness of this piece right here. Cold Steel Talwar. And then last but not least, I've got to show you this. I wasn't going to, but I have to admit, I have a Raja. I have a Raja too. What a beast. What a beast. This is the original in AUS 8A steel. I don't carry this one a lot because it's AUS 8A and it can rust like you wouldn't believe. However, these Cold Steel knives come razor sharp out of the box, and as long as you are comfortable with sharpening and meticulous about cleaning, the AUS 8A steel is actually a good steel, but you do have to put effort into maintaining it. There are newer versions of the Raja 2 with the CTS BD1 steel and a slightly more textured handle. Pocket sword, and this was a guilty indulgence. I have, like the Crooked River, I have no reason to own this. I just love it. From the first time I ever saw it, I thought, I just have to have it. And whenever I have it in my pocket, which is on occasion, I just giggle because I know that I've got this pocket sword in my pocket that no one else is aware of. And I also hope I never have to pull it out because I imagine people will go screaming into the hills. My last company, which is my favorite that I want to talk about briefly, are Spyderco knives. Spyderco's for the money, for the practicality and utility, for the overall design quality and attention to detail for production knives. You can't go wrong. And I'll say it again, you can't go wrong with Spyderco knives. If you don't ever buy another knife, if you don't already have a Spyderco knife, you need to get one, at least one. And these are some of my favorites. Of course, the Spyderco Military. Beautiful long blade. lightweight knife for such a large blade. This is a 4-inch knife, a 4-inch blade. And this is so light, it's amazing. Compared to that Cold Steel Spartan, this is like having a Benchmade 940 in your pocket. Love the military. An all-time crowd favorite, of course, the Spyderco Paramilitary. This is the first paramilitary I ever bought. I have several models of this in different blade steels and, of course, different G10 handle materials. Quickly becoming my absolute favorite of all my Spydercos, the Spidey Chef. I saw this knife for the first time at the Blade Show in Las Vegas in 2016. I was lucky enough at that show to meet Eric Glesser, which I was very impressed with that man. He takes a great deal of pride in his knives. He's eager to make contact with Spyderco's customer and fan base. He's an excellent listener, and he and his father have created an amazing knife company. So I don't know anyone who has a Spyderco in there, whether it's the only one they have or they have a whole collection of Spydercos like I do. We're all proud to own these knives. They're just fantastic. Long live Spyderco. Another one of my favorites, Spyderco, the Manix 2, lightweight. And again, I have several models of this. This is the CTS BD1 lightweight FRN handle, Manix 2. So this is just a quick, my 3 favorite U.S. knife companies: Benchmade, Cold Steel, and Spyderco. Get to rough cutting, people.